On New Year's Day, Central Florida defeated Auburn 34-27 at the Peach Bowl. UCF defensive back Shaquem Griffin says it's a shame an unbeaten season meant nothing to the CFP officials.
What more can we do? We won all of them, and I just feel that we should have an opportunity to show our talents to any and every team that wanted to go against us. I mean, there's no more teams left for us to beat.
Notre Dame edged LSU 21-17 in the Citrus Bowl. Irish receiver Miles Boykin says he knew he had to make a catch at a 55-yard Ian Book touchdown pass with 1:28 left for the game-winning touchdown.
During that moment, I had to make the play. Otherwise, I don't know how the outcome was going to be, but Ian gave me a great ball. The coaches gave a great play, and I was just able to make a play on it.
South Carolina rallied from a 19-3 third-quarter deficit to beat Michigan 26-19 in the Outback Bowl. Top 25 college basketball saw 6th-ranked West Virginia defeat Kansas State 77-69. With SR in Sports, I'm Patrick Foss.
Best music first on 14JZM. Good time oldies.
WVWB 1400 AM, Clarksville, Tennessee. It is 3 degrees in downtown Clarksville at 7:02. We'll take an extended look at our weather forecast after this update in national news.
Good time oldies.
WVWB 1400 AM, Clarksville, Tennessee.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. The bitter cold is believed to have played a role in several deaths across the Midwest, and this week isn't likely to bring much, if any, relief for a wide swath of the country where temperatures are well below freezing. Wind chill advisories are up from South Texas to Canada, from Montana and Wyoming up into New England. It was 17 degrees the other day when members of New York's Coney Island Polar Bear Club plunged into the chilly waters.
It's exhilarating and extremely cold.
And if you'll be heading home following the long holiday break, AAA's Tamara Johnson says better pack your patience.
We do anticipate that the day after the actual start of the year, January 2nd, will probably be a very busy holiday as we see more people heading home.
International travelers arriving in the U.S. were delayed for a few hours last night. The Customs and Border Protection's processing system crashed. They had to use backup systems at some airports. Also at SRNnews.com, South Korea is extending an olive branch to North Korea, offering high-level talks aimed at finding ways to cooperate on next month's Winter Olympics in South Korea. The grieving widow of a Colorado sheriff's deputy at last night's vigil for her late husband.
I am overwhelmed by the love and support of the community and of the nation. Never in my world if I would have imagined this.
From KMGH-TV, Gracie Parrish's husband Zachary was fatally shot by a gunman who wounded several other deputies before he was shot dead by members of a SWAT team. Investigators say strong winds or mechanical problems likely caused the deadly charter plane crash that killed 10 Americans. Dow futures down 53 points, and this is SRN News. Preparations are underway for the biggest pro-life rally of the year.
Organizers of the annual March for Life say it's set for Friday, January 19th in Washington, D.C. The event marks the anniversary of the Supreme Court's Roe v. Wade decision that legalized abortion. Last year, Vice President Mike Pence joined the pre-march rally and delivered comments, the first time in the history of the event that someone ranked so high has attended. Marchers will move from the National Mall up Capitol Hill to the steps of the Supreme Court. Michael Harrington, SRN News.
One of Germany's Jewish leaders is worried. Charlotte Knobloch says Jewish life in the country is at risk. The former head of the Central Council of Jews in Germany says a surge of anti-Semitism is proof that the government needs to do more, specifically the appointment of a special commissioner. Knobloch says a commissioner on anti-Semitism could organize opposition to anti-Jewish rhetoric and behavior in Germany. This is SRN News. A 16-year-old New Jersey boy will be in court today in the fatal shooting of his parents, his 18-year-old sister, and a 70-year-old friend inside the family's home.
Monmouth County Prosecutor Chris Gramiccioni.
What a horrible tragedy.
He says the teen will be charged with 4 counts of murder and that there was previously no sign of trouble in the home. It was the suspect's brother also inside who called 911 late Sunday just before the new year began. The brother and a grandfather made it out alive.
To have, a 16-year-old teenager who's alleged to have done this to most of his entire family.
One neighbor says the suspect did require special care, which had been provided by his mother, Linda Kaloji. The weapon was legally registered to someone in the home. I'm Jackie Quinn.
Some of the country's largest public universities are not tracking suicides among their students. Experts say those schools have no way to measure the success of suicide prevention services. More details at srnnews.com.
You have big plans. Pregnancy might not be part of them. You owe it to yourself to understand your options and make a decision you'll be confident with. Hope Pregnancy Center offers complimentary pregnancy tests, prenatal ultrasound scans, and options information in a non-judgmental setting. Call today for your consultation. Our number is 931-645-2273 or find us on the web at hopepregnancy.net.
Good morning. The Big 1400 WVWB Clarksville area weather. Mostly sunny and very cold. Extreme cold can be dangerous this morning. Expect a high only of around 24 degrees. Some clouds tonight. Extreme cold. 13 for an overnight low. For Wednesday, clouds, some clouds, then sunshine. 33 for an expected high. Thursday, a high of around 23 with sunny skies. Currently, we're at 3 degrees at downtown Clarksville. With a look at traffic, here's John Michaels.
Good morning. Traffic around the city and the county off to a somewhat slow start this morning, but it is busy in a couple of areas. 48 and 13 if you're coming into the city from the county. Busy out that way in a couple of spots. 41A Fort Campbell busy, especially out on the north side. Tylertown Road, the 101st Parkway, and Trenton Road, all busy at the moment. Looks like the MLK 76 connector, not bad. Also, Rossview Road out by the interstate, not bad at all this morning. And if you are headed to Nashville, well, I do see a minor accident. It looks like it's right out of the county, so it doesn't appear to have traffic backed up too far right at the moment. So once you get past that, you ought to be able to head right into the Music City. Guess what? Let's check in with Commander Chuck and see what's going on with the Nashville area traffic.
Good morning. With these cold temperatures, a couple of water main breaks out here, including one in Wilson County, making a mess there at Stewartsbury Pike and Mount Juliet Road, Nolensville Pike at Evanston Pike, checking on a water main break at that location. 6,000 block of Clarksville Pike and Jolton. That wreck is in its clearing stages. If you're looking for the best bargains, then check out GimmeA5.com. They're in Clarksville, Lebanon, Dixon, now Madison. You never know what you're going to find at GimmeA5.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
It's been a look at your traffic and weather together this morning and the latest national news on 1400 AM WVWB. This is Tuesday. Today is the second day of January.
Get it right. Come on, get it right.
My test so
get it
far,
right. Yes.
Even though I don't know what day it is.
2018.
What
2018.
What year is this?
Merry New Year.
Huh? Merry New Year?
Yeah.
That's over. We've passed that. But this is Good Morning Clarksville with Chuck Edwards. Good morning, sir. How are you today?
Good morning, John Michaels. Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year.
Again. I'll say Happy New Year again.
Happy
these cold temperatures, it feels like -6. But, you know, we don't know what the difference between 3 degrees and -6 feels like. We don't know. Well, yeah, it's not. At least it's not -6 degrees out here.
Well, I was
It's 3
texting
degrees.
with a friend of mine New Year's Eve that lives in North Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
She said the temperature outside, this is not the wind chill, it was -30 New Year's Eve. That was the exact temperature, was -30.
That's in North Dakota. And you know what?
We've got some of it here.
And some of those people that live in North Dakota, they're used to that, you know.
She said, I asked her, I said, are you going out? And she said, nope.
I don't blame them.
Out.
They're used to that. See, they learn better than we do. We shouldn't be going out in -6 degree weather.
What are we doing here then? Let's go
because
home.
we're loyal and we want people to be here, and we knew that they would be depending on us to play. 1400 WVWB. It is 3 degrees. No, it dropped. It's now 2 degrees. It's just
Can
2.
you give me a one? Can you give me a one? Somebody give me a one. Give me a one.
The big 1400 WVWB with Chuck and John, and hope your day is going well.
Just a one.
As we get this new year started off, I know a lot of people have to report back to work. I think schools start back today. The Clarksville, Montgomery County schools.
Well, I didn't see a lot of traffic out by Montgomery Central this morning, so they may not start back till tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Well, we can call Elise and find out. Elise, yeah, we can find out. But anyway, Sports Now update coming your way at 7:20 this morning with Justin Swallows, brought to you by Culver's of Clarksville, home of the Butter Buns. Butter Buns. Musically, some Al Green, Blue Magic, as well as some Isley Brothers. But time now, boys and girls.
What time is it?
It is birthdays on this, the second day of January. Benny Hardy is 28. He's the winged mutant angel in X-Men Apocalypse. He'll be playing Roger Taylor in the upcoming Queen movie, Bohemian Rhapsody. Kate Bosworth is 35. Lois Lane opposite Brandon Roth in Superman Returns. Lucy Davis is 44. She was Etta Candy in Wonder Woman. Ty Diggs is from Private Practice in Grey's Anatomy. Cuba Gooding Jr. is 50.
50?
He's 50. He won an Oscar for yelling, "Show me the money! Show me the money!" Remember?
Yeah, it was a little different in the movie, though, I think.
Yeah, it was a lot different. A lot different. But
kind of like Yippee-Ki-Yay and Die Hard.
Yeah. He also played O.J. Simpson on American Crime Story, and he might have gotten more publicity from that than he did from Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
Jack Hanna, the Amino Man.
Oh.
How do you think Jack Hanna is?
He is 68.
71.
Oh, well, I went too far.
Jim Baker.
Oh,
and Tammy Faye.
He's 92.
No, he's not.
81.
He's 78 years old. 31 days until Groundhog Day, 45 days until the Year of the Dog.
When does daylight savings time start?
Soon. 45 days until the movie The Black Panther opens, another Marvel movie. And 122 days until Avengers Infinity War opens in a theater near you. We'll talk about theaters and how some of them did to close out the year of 2017. Yeah, we got lots of movie news, but glad you're with us here this morning, here on the Big 1400. Chuck and John, hope you had a good New Year, safe New Year, as we start off 2018. big 1400 WVWV with the average white band. 2 degrees in downtown Clarksville. The wind chill makes it feel like it's -6 degrees. We expect a high today of around 24. Plenty of sunshine, but don't let that sunshine fool you. It's not going to warm things up for the next couple of days. Temperatures still in the mid-20s or right at freezing today and tomorrow and Thursday. Temperatures drop into 20s once again on Thursday and Friday as we head into the weekend. Chance of rain this weekend. Did you see that in the long-range forecast?
Rain?
Yeah.
It's supposed to get up in the 40s this weekend, too.
Right, yeah. It's like
I'm going to get out my shorts.
Oh, we'll feel like
shorts and a T-shirt.
John's been in the hooch again, y'all. He had all these days off, for the holidays, and he fell off the wagon. He fell off the wagon. You got to do better. Was it your New Year's resolution?
I didn't make any.
Oh,
you can't keep them anyway,
okay.
so why make them?
Hey, I've got a list of some of the New Year's resolutions that most people make, but
and most of them don't keep.
Well, a lot of them they do not keep. We do not keep. But back in the day, 230 years ago in 1788, Georgia, a.k.a. the Peach State, became our 4th state by ratifying the U.S. Constitution. Now, it was one of the original 13 states, and it also was one of the 11 to form the Confederacy, and the last Confederate state to be readmitted to the Union after the Civil War. They just can't get it right.
They can't.
In Georgia, yeah. 59 years ago, in 1959, Russia launched Luna 1, the first spacecraft to make it as far as the moon. 50 years ago, in 1968, Dr. Christian Barnard performed the first successful human heart transplant on Philip Bleiberg, who lived with his new heart for another 19 months. 44 years ago, in 1974, President Richard Nixon signed a bill lowering the U.S. speed limit to triple nickel. No, double nickel.
Double nickel.
55.
Right.
55, yeah. And 28 years ago, 1990, Alan Hale Jr., a.k.a. the skipper on Gilligan's Island, died at 69. That's his claim to fame. He was in a lot of other movies.
Yeah.
But
he was mostly a character actor.
Yeah, and his dad was a movie.
Yeah.
He was
really famous. I think he was more famous, than...
If you like old Western, his dad was in a lot of old.
Yeah.
And 12 years ago, in 2006, Lindsay Lohan was hospitalized in Miami
for what?
After she had an asthma attack.
Oh my God.
Oh man. Lindsay Lohan. Yeah. I was reading an article where she was bitten by a snake. She was over in Thailand and she was bitten by a snake.
Bitten by a snake.
Yeah.
What's she doing in Thailand?
Putting on a concert, I guess. I guess she's trying to... I don't know what she's doing.
Lindsay Lohan? Who would go? That ain't the time.
But her shaman told her that was good luck for her to be bitten by a snake. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Boy,
I don't want any luck. I don't want any luck.
I know. I'd rather have bad luck than that kind of luck.
Time now for a Sports Now update with Justin Swallows on the Big 14.
It is?
Yes.
All right, I'm ready. I just wanted to throw you off.
Brought to you by Culver's of Clarksville on the Big 1400.
This Sports Now update is presented by Culver's of Clarksville. Go online to culvers.com for an update on their frozen custard flavor of the day.
SEC football kicked off 2018 in style yesterday by sending 2 league representatives to the national championship game for the first time since 2011. Not since the college football playoff era began have 2 teams from the same conference squared off in the FBS final, but courtesy of Georgia's 54-48 double overtime triumph over Oklahoma in the Rose Bowl and Alabama's 24-6 annihilation of Clemson in the Sugar Bowl. That is exactly what will take place next Monday night. Some national pundits have described the Southeastern Conference as declining, with their overall bowl record finishing up at 4-5, but it is now guaranteed that for the 9th time in the last 12 seasons, the league will claim a national title. Now to the NFL, where the playoff field is all set, and for the first time since 2008, it includes our Tennessee Titans. In sub-freezing temperatures on Sunday afternoon, the Titans claimed their playoff slot with a 15-10 win over the Jacksonville Jaguars, and they have second-year defensive back Kevin Byard largely to thank for their push into into the postseason. Bayard's been great all season long, finishing with a league-high tying 8 interceptions, 2 of which came in Sunday's win over the Jags. And lastly, there's speculation that Nashville Predators star defenseman Ryan Ellis could return to the ice tonight as the Preds open up a 3-game Western road swing out in Las Vegas. Ellis missed all 38 games in the 2017 portion of this season after undergoing off-season knee surgery. The Preds square off against the Vegas Knights tonight at 9, and though he's been cleared to play, head coach Peter Laviolette has yet to confirm whether or not Ellis will be part of the equation. From the WVWB Sports Desk, this is Sports Now, and I'm Justin Swallows.
Family outings should be special. They should be memorable. They should be fun. And you'll find all of that and more with a short trip to Culver's of Clarksville. With a focus on customer service and quality farm-fresh ingredients, Culver's is serving food and fun at a whole new level. Go by today for one of their made-to-order butter burgers or a waffle cone stuffed with fresh frozen custard. They're at 140 Southampton Place, just off Wilma Rudolph Boulevard. Culver's of Clarksville. Welcome to delicious.
From the Beatles and Rolling Stones to Three Dog Night and Elvis Presley, this is the Big 1400.
The Big 1400, 732, and it is 2 degrees in downtown Clarksville. The wind chill makes it feel like it's -6. Mostly sunny. Don't be fooled by the sunshine. It's still going to be cold. Expect a high today of around 24. We got a Vol Network notebook coming your way with Bob Kessling at 7:50 this morning, brought to you by Copies in a Flash on the Big 1400. And we've got UT men's basketball tonight. On the radio. Volunteers will take on Auburn. Airtime 5:30. Tip off at 6 o'clock right here on the Big 1400. So I was reading, John.
Did you do a lot of reading over the holiday?
No, I did not, but I got some new books to read.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I got the book Wonder. Have you ever read that?
No.
The book Wonder? Yeah. So it's a movie out. And
well, you talk about jokes, dyslexic.
Okay.
When I read, it's like 2 paragraphs, and I'm like, it doesn't matter what it is. I can read the newspaper and fall asleep.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. All I have to do is pick up something and start reading it.
And you're gone.
Yeah.
And Roxy, what does Roxy do? Turn to the comics. Turn to the comics.
She jumps up and down and finally wakes me back up again.
You know, but there's some good news. 2017 was the safest year to fly ever.
It was?
Yes, it was. Oh. When it comes to large commercial aircraft, there were zero deadly crashes worldwide.
Well, that's not good.
Yes, it is. Why, you think now 2018 is going to make up for it?
No, the next one I get on will be, woo! All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your head between your legs. We're going to crash land. All right. First plane of the year. And
but it was the safest year ever. There were no deadly crashes worldwide. Now, the only fatalities were from cargo planes and smaller propeller planes, but there were no major crashes. I thought that was pretty cool.
That is.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
That's why I'm not flying.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not going to fly. Because I'll be the lucky one that'll get the unlucky flight.
Oh. There's a study found the cities where people get the least amount of sleep are Detroit, Philadelphia,
yes,
New York,
yes,
Atlanta,
yes,
and what's the last one? Where people get the least amount of sleep?
Clarksville, Tennessee.
No. What's the last one where people get the least amount of sleep?
Nashville.
Las Vegas.
Oh, Las Vegas.
You know.
Well, of course, they never sleep.
Who goes to sleep in Vegas?
No.
They got hotels don't even have beds. Who goes to sleep in Vegas?
You just go out and wander around 24 hours at a day.
Can I cash this in and get some more quarters? I need some more quarters to put in the machine. Hope your day is going well. The Big 1400 with Chuck and John. It is us. We're starting off the new year. Good morning, Clarksville. downtown Clarksville, sunny skies, 24 for an expected high today. And we're looking at all the weather ahead, and it looks like it's going to warm up to 40 maybe, 40-something by the weekend.
Yeah, now we're going to have, I think tomorrow we're supposed to be like 32, 33.
Yeah, 33.
And then we're going to take another dive for a couple of days, and then by the weekend, maybe 40, 42, I think. So,
yeah, so
with some rain, but put my shorts on.
Did I tell you I went to the movies this weekend?
No. What'd you go see?
Principal came down from the North 40.
Oh.
And he and his lovely wife, and we went to the movies.
Oh, what'd y'all go see?
Star Wars.
Okay, go on with whatever you're doing. I don't need to hear anymore. How was it?
It was okay.
You really don't know because you haven't seen the other two.
I have seen them.
Oh, you have?
John.
One?
But I'm not a purist. I don't want to dissect the whole thing.
You can enjoy the story. I
enjoyed the story. Yeah. It was typical Star Wars. Yeah. Lots of weird. There was a lot more dialogue than action in this one.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
I like dialogue. I can understand.
You can talk.
Yeah.
But you can't read.
If I read, I fall asleep. Yeah. But if they're talking.
But yeah, it was okay.
I mean, if there's a movie going on, you got two people talking, I can understand that and not go to sleep.
But I say that because I was reading about the top movies for 2017. And Star Wars was the number 1 movie for 2017. So far, in its third week, it's made up to $520 million. And it still hadn't even been released all the way worldwide. So it could really. Jumanji made $50 million, it's up to 170. Pitch Perfect, The Greatest Showman, Ferdinand, Coco. That new movie, All the Money in the World, it made 12, almost 13 million since it opened on Christmas Day.
Yikes.
The Darkest Hour made 18, it's up to 18, 17 for Downsizing. I thought Downsizing would have done better.
Yeah, I saw the critics panned it.
I did?
Yeah.
There was not, anyway.
Yeah, they gave.
I'll wait till it comes out on.
Siskel and Ebert had been here. If they were still alive, they'd have both went.
Some other movie news that we want to pass along. For the first time in almost 60 years, the 3 biggest movies at the box office last year all had female leads. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Yep.
That's wonderful.
Star Wars with Daisy Ridley, of course. Beauty and the Beast with Emma Watson. And Wonder Woman with Gal Gadot. So, those are, huh?
Nothing.
What?
I said she's hot.
Oh,
that's a little chauvinistic.
No, that's
let me.
That's SHS. That's hot.
She's easy on the eyes. I'll put it that way. Instead of being all chauvinistic, pig sounding.
And she was in what? Wonder Woman? You said?
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. That for the first, the 3 biggest movies of the year had female leads.
Yeah.
So.
I like the one that's in Star Wars.
Yeah.
She's a fairly good actress.
Yes.
Fairly good.
She does an
adequate job.
But we did enjoy Star Wars.
Yeah, good.
The Big 1400 with Chuck and John is 2 degrees. Makes it feel like it's -6.
Can you tell the difference?
I don't know. I'm inside. I'm trying to talk you into letting me get a heater up under these console. Anyway, we need to take a break. We'll be back right after this.
When you play the new multiplier instant games from the Tennessee Lottery, there's a chance you could win more cash than you expected. In fact, with multiplier games, you could turn $1,000 into $10,000, $5,000 into $250 grand, or you could even turn $10,000 into a whopping $2 million. So pick up a multiplier instant game today, and you could just watch the cash fall into place. Multiplier games, new from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Just remember to play responsibly. America, the home of fun-seeking adventurers. And they all like draw games. But wait till they get a load of Lotto America. With tickets just $1, drawings twice a week, and jackpots starting at $2 million. It's Lotto America from the Tennessee Lottery.
We've got you covered every step of the way. That's what they do at Clarksville Floor Covering. Carpet, hardwood, tile, laminate, vinyl, and area rugs are what they specialize in. Visit Clarksville Floor Covering and let their on-staff interior designer put it all together to give you the look you want. Locally owned and operated since 1961, Clarksville Floor Covering is conveniently located at 606 North Spring Street, behind Sonic off Riverside Drive. Visit their website at clarksvillefloor-covering.com and be sure to check them out on Facebook.
The new year is upon us, and we've made it through the holiday season. Now it's time to stop dreaming of candy canes and sugar plums and think more practically. It's time for a new set of tires, and the place to get them is Hell Yeah Tires at the corner of Greenwood and Crossland Avenue in Clarksville. They have the area's largest selection of new and used tires, and they'll guarantee you the best deal in town. Head on down to Hell Yeah Tires at 702 Greenwood Avenue, or give them a call at 931-552-1403.
Warren's Apothecary is much more than just a pharmacy. From prescriptions to home medical equipment, these folks have been taking care of families since 1960. They will take care of your prescriptions. They have certified fitters for mastectomy supplies. Warren's Apothecary has hospital equipment for sale or rent, and much more. Most insurances are accepted, and they have free delivery. Give them a call to find out more. 931-647-6791. Warren's Apothecary is located at 1647 Memorial Drive in Clarksville. Call 931-647-6791.
For real estate services, Byers & Harvey can do it all. Real estate sales, rentals, property management, commercial and residential development. Byers & Harvey is Clarksville's oldest independent real estate company and has given continuous service since 1878. Byers & Harvey have 3 locations to serve you: in North Clarksville, in the heart of downtown, and at Sango. For more information and listings, visit them online at byersandharvey.com. byersandharvey.com. Byers & Harvey, Clarksville's real estate company.
1400 WVWB. It is 3 degrees.
Three?
No. We're back down to 2 degrees.
Oh,
yeah, it's
boy.
back down to 2 degrees at 7:50, expecting a high today of around
like it
24.
Just now.
You just went outside. He had to wake up. He needed a fresh, to get refreshed, so he had to go out. 13 for an overnight low, and tomorrow up to 34, maybe. With some clouds moving into our area. Right now, 2 degrees in downtown Clarksville makes it feel like it's -6. So I was telling you earlier about New Year's resolutions. John doesn't make New Year's resolutions because he says you never keep them.
That's true.
But 32% of the people say they didn't make any New Year's resolutions for 2018 because they're members of the John Michaels Club. And
I'm not the only one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not the only
that
one.
means that you're not like the only one. But 68% of the people say this is the year they set some goals that they will stick to. You ready?
Yes, sir. Let me have it.
Number 1, eat better. 37% of people made it their New Year's resolution to eat better, eat more healthier, eat cleaner. Exercise more. That's always up in the top 5. Number 3, spend less money. Be more economical, be more frugal, take better care of themselves, like getting more sleep. 24% of the people say they'd like to do that.
I do need to do that.
Yeah, somehow or another, I think I get enough sleep. It's just that it's broken up. It's not a continual thing. I can't, can you lay in the bed and watch TV?
Negative.
I can't either. But my wife and kids, they can do that.
They do that?
Yeah, I can't do that.
I have to turn it off.
Number 5, New Year's resolution, read more books. I need to get back into a more dedicated regimen of reading because I've got some books around that I haven't read that have been sitting around for months that I need.
You got some new ones too.
And I got some new ones, so I need to get started. Learn a new skill. We can learn what are we gonna learn? How to change oil and stuff like that. I don't know.
Can you do it?
Get a new job. 14%, that's number 7. 14% say, hey, New Year's resolution, get a new job. Number 8, make new friends. That's what John's trying to do for Friday night. John's got a girlfriend. John's got a girlfriend.
I broke up with her, so I wouldn't have to give her anything for Christmas.
Christmas is past, John.
I know, but I now have to get a new one.
No, you can call her back and say, look, I made a mistake.
I'm so sorry. I was just being big-headed and stupid, and let's get back together. And then she'll go, give me a Christmas present, and you can.
And what are you going to do?
You can get back together with me.
Oh.
I was saying.
You can do that.
Click.
Oh, no, you won't. We're talking about New Year's resolutions. Number 9 was get a new hobby.
Oh.
And number 10, John and I, we both are going to try this. Focus on our appearance.
Why? I'm already old and ugly, so it don't matter. It doesn't matter what
Those are just some of the New Year's resolutions. People make all types of New Year's resolutions. So what's yours? We think about it. Time now for the Vol Network Notebook with Bob Kessling, brought to you by Copies in a Flash on the Big 1400.
Tennessee takes on Auburn in its SEC home opener. This is the Vol Network Notebook, brought to you by your local Farmers Co-op. Co-op, proudly farming Big Orange Country. Tennessee welcomes the Auburn Tigers into Thompson Bowling Arena Tuesday night. Vols looking to bounce back after a tough overtime loss on the road Saturday at Arkansas, 95-93. Tennessee led late, 70-61. Only to see the Razorbacks rally to tie the game at 73 and then send it into overtime where the Razorbacks won it. Coach Rick Barnes said it was a tough loss, but it's time to move on to Auburn and Kentucky this week.
We played well enough to win. We just weren't poised enough at the end, and but there's no doubt the effort was there. Had a couple breakdowns at the wrong time on the defensive end, and we've got to get those cleaned up. Overall, there were some good things, but we just got to get better.
Two big home games this week, Auburn and Kentucky coming in.
Conference play, and again, you got to learn from this one, let it go, and get on to the next one.
Tennessee will face a red-hot Auburn team, which has won 10 straight and brings a 12-1 record into the game. It'll be the Tigers' first SEC game of the season. Tip-off time is 7 p.m. Tuesday in Thompson Bowling Arena. Vol Network coverage starts at 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central. King, Ellis, Catchings, Parker. all legendary performers who provided plenty of memorable moments on the basketball court for Tennessee. There's another group of men and women who give an all-American effort too. The friendly, knowledgeable folks who work at your locally owned Farmers Co-op. With a lineup of quality products and services at their disposal, you can be confident that a visit to Co-op for your farm, home, and outdoor needs will be a slam dunk experience every time. Co-op, proudly farming Big Orange Country. Tennessee Lady Vols improved to 13-0 overall, winning their SEC openers Sunday at Kentucky. Lady Vols play their SEC home opener Thursday night against Auburn. Auburn opened its SEC season with the victory Sunday over Florida at home. Lady Vols and Auburn tip off at 7 p.m. Thursday. Reporting for the Vol Network, I'm Bob Kessler.
Wow, where did 2017 go? Wherever it went, it's behind us now, and we all get a fresh start here in the new year. If you're a business owner, there's no need to start 2018 off with outdated forms or stationery. Give Copies in a Flash a call, and they'll get everything updated in a flash. They're located at 1841 Business Park Drive and ready to help with all your printing needs. Call them at 931-551-3219 or check them out online at copiesinaflash.com. No job is too big or too small for Copies in a Flash, and they're just around the corner from where you are.
WVWB, 1400 AM, Clarksville, Tennessee.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. 5 degrees in Boston, 13 in New York, 6 below in Chicago. The bitter cold shows no signs of abating, and the Midwest is really feeling it.
Temperatures have been as much as 30 to 40 degrees below normal, even a little bit colder than that in some locations. So we're talking about low temperatures. We've had some lows as cold as negative 45. Pretty widespread, though, negative 20 and colder.
National Weather Service meteorologist Mark Chenard, 2 deaths in Milwaukee blamed on exposure to the dangerously low temperatures. As many Americans return home from their long holiday break, some airline passengers ran into some pretty sizable delays last night. The Customs and Border Protection processing system broke down.
10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 1.5 hours. They're like, okay, 40 people can go down. Then we wait another hour.
A frustrated air traveler speaking with ComoNews.com in Seattle. Gas prices up 5 cents from a week ago, averaging $2.49 a gallon nationally. Also at SRNnews.com, President Trump is back at the White House, getting back to work following the Christmas break, and he has a lot on his plate.
He's traded Florida temperatures in the 70s for a deep chill here in Washington and faces a long legislative list. Infrastructure, immigration, and children's health insurance are among the issues both the president and Congress are looking at in coming weeks before the focus on Capitol Hill shifts to the GOP looking to hold its majorities in the midterm elections.
That's correspondent Sagar Meghani. The ongoing unrest in Iran has claimed 9 more lives as protesters continue to clash with security forces across the country. On Wall Street, Dow futures up 59 points, NASDAQ futures ahead 20. This is SRN News. Christians killed in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
At least 8 believers died Sunday when police opened fire inside churches during protests against the rule of President Joseph Kabila. More than 100 Christians, including some clergymen, were arrested in the crackdown. At issue is Kabila's refusal to honor a year-old promise to hold elections, free political prisoners, and step down. That agreement was brokered by church leaders in the mostly Christian DRC. Michael Harrington, SRN News.
The attacks on Christians in Egypt continue. A gunman has killed 2 Coptic Christian brothers in an attack on a store in Giza province, just days after 9 people were killed in an attack on a church and another store in Cairo. Friday's attack in Helwan suburb left 8 cops and a policeman dead. It was claimed by ISIS. Egypt's Christian minority has been targeted by Islamic militants in a series of attacks since December 2016. This is SRN News. The rise of Bitcoin fueling debate about the environmental impact of the virtual currency that uses tons of processing power driven by electricity.
Bitcoin miners earn rewards by compiling recent transactions and verifying transactions by solving a puzzle that requires a lot of computational power. More people are investing in warehouses of hardware to mine Bitcoin, with many of them located in places like China where electricity is cheap and it comes from burning coal. Researchers began to realize that the Bitcoin network was using massive amounts of electric power, close to 4 or 5 terawatt hours of energy. Some saying it's using more like 13 terawatt hours, as much as the entire country of Slovenia. Glenn Brand with the Sierra Club in Maine says the growth of virtual currencies threatens the progress that the world is making, moving towards a low-energy, low-carbon economy. I'm Jennifer King.
Watching Wall Street, stock futures pointing to a higher open later this morning. More details at srnnews.com.
Commercial loans, Heritage Bank. Those are the only 4 words you need to know to make your commercial project a reality. Whether it's a new building for your business or a new business altogether, the commercial lenders at Heritage Bank can make things happen so you can make your business a success. Call or stop by your local Heritage Bank office today. At Heritage Bank, we're open for business. Your business.
NMLS number 431499. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Bankwithheritage.com.
The big 1400 WVWB 806 Clarksville area weather. Mostly sunny, very cold. Expect a high today maybe of around 24, 13 for an overnight low. And for Wednesday, cold. Expect a high of around 33 degrees. Currently, We're at 3 degrees in downtown Clarksville. The wind chill makes it feel like it's -6. With a look at Clarksville area traffic, here's John Michaels.
Good morning. Traffic around the city and the county has picked up this hour. It is busy on 41A North in a couple of spots out toward Fort Campbell. 48 and 13, if you're coming into the city from the county, very busy, especially down by Liberty Park. Looks like 41A Sango, not too bad at the moment. Highway 12 and the bypass, slow in a couple of spots. Looks like Trenton Road, Tylertown Road, the 101st Parkway, all slow. 79 out in St. Bethlehem, very slow. And Rossview Road and the MLK 76 connector, both slow out by the interstate. Now, if you are headed to Nashville, well, that accident that was there has now been cleaned up, and it looks good all the way into the Music City. Let's check in with Commander Chuck and see what's going on with the Nashville area traffic.
Well, good morning. Traffic's been in pretty good shape for the most part out here as far as really bad wrecks on the interstate. It's normally backed up here on 65 South at Trinity Lane this time of the morning. Right now, you're able to get down through there in pretty good shape for the most part. It's some traffic there on I-40 coming out of Wilson County there through Mount Juliet. Don't miss the Bill Goodman's Gun and Knife Show coming up this Saturday and Sunday at the Wilson County Expo Center in Lebanon, Saturday 9 to 5, and on Sunday from 9 till 4. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
It's been a look at your traffic and weather together this morning on the Big 1400 and the latest national news, all brought to you by Heritage Bank. It is 8:07. This is the second day of January. This is 2018. This is hour number 2 of Good Morning Clarksville. Good morning, Chuck Edwards.
You're just a wealth of information, John Michaels.
Yeah.
You know the date, you know the year, you know the day.
Because I wrote it all down.
You wrote it all down.
I'm looking at it. Otherwise, I have no idea. My days
We would be remiss
together.
if we did not say thank you to Mayor Kim McMillan.
That's right.
Yeah, she came by, and so it was our fault. We had messed up on the scheduling, and so she'll join us next Tuesday.
Okay.
But we appreciate Mayor McMillan.
So it's your fault?
Yes. And I just want to let you know, she said she had a great holiday season.
She did.
And she hopes that everybody else had one too.
And she'll be back next Tuesday.
She'll be here next Tuesday as we get started.
Don't let that happen again.
Okay, I won't. All right.
I'll have to send you to the principal's office.
Clarksville Good Time Oldies back to back. Molly's back to back. It is the Tuesday edition of Good Morning Clarksville. 3 degrees in downtown Clarksville at 8:12.
There was a group called 3 Degrees, if I remember
there
right.
were.
We should play something by the 3 Degrees.
All right.
See what I can find.
See what you can find.
Hopefully it won't drop down to the 2 degrees and there is no group. But the 3 degrees we can do.
We got a Sports Now update coming your way at 8:20 this morning, brought to you by Power and Grace Preparatory Academy, right here on the Big 1400. I was thinking, I did.
Yes, sir.
Well, we're talking about, tying up loose ends. 2017 is gone. We're into 2018. And Lake Superior University in northern Michigan puts out a list at the beginning of each year of words and phrases they wish people would stop using.
Oh. Like, oh my God.
No, end of the day.
End of the day.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day, we all like that.
So, this is the 43rd year they've done it, and here are the 5 most annoying words and phrases they say we should leave back behind in 2017. Leave them in 2017. Don't bring them with us in 2018.
Let me have them.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Number 5, gig economy, which describes the trend of people working odd jobs instead of having a normal 9 to 5. A lot of people aren't cut out for 9 to 5 jobs. I'm not cut out for a 9 to 5 job. You aren't cut out for a 9 to 5.
I'm not cut out for any job.
I'm not cut out for a job, period. You're right. You're exactly right. That is number 5. Number 4, fake news.
Oh.
They don't like that people use it for any story that they disagree with now, But it is. That's fake news. Is fake news. That's what it is.
My fake news sign.
Yeah. You can't find your fake news sign? John has a fake news sign that he uses. Well, you just have to make a new one. I'll see if we can round up some paper. I know there's a paper shortage.
There is. Kind of like the water.
But anyway, nothing burger. They basically think it's just stupid and unnecessary. That word, nothing burger. I haven't heard that a whole lot. Have you?
No.
Tons. They say it's overused, and they wish people would just say lots or more instead of tons.
It's tons of fun.
Yeah.
We're having tons of music.
And the number one word that they think that we should really leave behind. Are you ready for this? Interesting.
Interesting.
Unpack.
Unpack.
Yeah, it means that you want to analyze a complex topic or statement. Politicians and pundits use it a lot. Preachers use it too. Okay, let's unpack, what I just said. Let's unpack this particular scripture.
Yeah, okay.
Let's unpack this
Why don't you just say, let's just explain it?
Yeah, let's talk about this. Let's just talk about it. We don't have to unpack it. Let's just talk about it.
I have never used.
Some people do.
And you do, right?
No, I don't.
You just said you did.
No, I did. I said some preachers use it.
Oh, I thought you said you looked at yourself.
No,
and said it.
I didn't say that. I don't think I
think you've ever said that. Let's unpack this scripture.
No, I might have said, let's look at this, or, let's stop right here and talk about this. But I don't know.
Let's digest this.
Yeah, I've probably said that.
Okay.
Let's unwrap what's being said.
Yeah.
I might have said unwrap, so that's just as bad.
No unpack.
But those are just 5 words, I'm sure we all have some words that we don't want, that we wish we'd leave behind in 2017.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Probably.
And I can, some of these, now the 5 that they wrote, I'm familiar with, like I said, unpack and fake news and gig economy, but tons and nothing burger. Nothing burger is one of those I'm not that familiar with.
I've got tons of work to do. I don't ever say that because they know I don't never.
You just saying it because I got tons of work to do. Yeah, I got work to do. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have time.
The big 1400 WVWB, Chuck and John. It is the Tuesday edition. Welcome to Tuesday. Welcome to the second day of January 2018. You know, the real problem is when you start writing out checks and you have to date them. And some people say, checks.
Speaking of...
Who still uses checks? Come on, Chuck. You're better than that.
We do.
Some people don't. You know, to pay the bills.
Oh.
They do not.
That's a term we don't say anymore either in the radio business. I'm glad we don't.
What?
We got to pay the bills. It's time to take a break. We got to take the bills. We got to pay the bills.
Yeah. So we're going to take a break. We're going to pay the bills right now. You know, I was looking at some sports notes. Everyone likes to joke about how pathetic the Cleveland Browns are, and yet over the weekend, the team did the impossible. They managed to... No. They managed to dig themselves into an even lower uncharted territory. The Browns finished the season winless at 0-16. The only other team in the NFL history to finish a 0-16 team was the 2008 Detroit Lions. Now, remember, Cleveland only won one game last season. That makes them the only team to lose 31 games in a two-season span.
But they will get first pick in the draft, right? Since
it was bad before that too. Since November of 2014, the Browns are 4-49.
Ooh, ouch.
Just can't get it right. The Browns have brought in a new general manager in midseason, but apparently they're sticking with Coach Hugh Jackson, whose record is 1-31 with the team. But 6 other less bad teams are looking for a new coach. Arizona Cardinals, the Chicago Bears, Detroit Lions, the Indianapolis Colts, the New York Giants, and the Oakland Raiders. Hey, did you know, my son was telling me, he called to tell me this weekend that the Oakland Raiders got rid of Jack Del Rio as their coach. And you know they're moving to L.A.
Yeah.
And they're going after Chucky.
Boy, that'll take some Tennessee people off if they get Chucky.
But no, they're offering him something that Tennessee could not offer.
What's that, more money?
No, they're offering him a part ownership of the team.
Really?
Yeah.
A part ownership?
Yeah. And you know where the L.A. Raiders are going.
Yeah. So he's going to have a piece of the pie if he wants to.
In Vegas.
Yeah.
So they're saying that, I mean, and, you know, the interesting thing is that he and Jack Del Rio both have the same agent.
Oh.
So it'll be interesting for them to get rid of Jack Del Rio. He had some injuries.
Chucky.
Yeah, to bring John Gruden on.
Tennessee fans will still be upset, though.
Yeah, well, they're mad about anything.
Dissed the UT.
They're mad, and they're mad that their new head coach is going to have to stay another week with Alabama. You know.
Yeah, because they play next Monday.
That's right. They play next Monday. So you think about it, and I don't know if Mike Mularkey will be gone. You know, he's got us into the playoffs this year.
Yeah, he's a bunch of malarkey.
Time now for a Sports Now update with Justin.
Come back for that one, huh?
No, I don't have any. I think the jury's still out on Mike Mularkey. And I'm still, you know, I'm just glad the Titans got in the playoffs. They got to go to play Kansas City Chiefs. So that might be an uphill battle. But then again, that's why they play the game. They could win.
They could.
I
don't think they will, but they could. But I don't think they will.
Come on, Debbie Downer. Come on, John.
Okay, it's going to be a great win for the Tennessee Titans.
No, you don't have to say you don't have to, you know, say it's going to be a great win, but you could say they possibly could win the game. Not just, I don't think they're going to win.
Okay. They're not going to win. Oh.
No, they possibly could win.
I can't say that.
Huh?
I can't say it. It won't come out.
That they could possibly win the game.
Yeah, it's kind of like that word, work. I can't say that either.
What? Work.
Yeah, I can't say it. It squeaks every time I try to say it.
Let me work on John. We need to take a break. It's time now for a Sports Now update on the Big 1400 with Justin Swallows, brought to you by Power and Grace Preparatory Academy on the Big 1400.
This Sports Now update is presented by Power and Grace Preparatory Academy. Now enrolling students in pre-K through 3rd grade online at powerandgraceacademy.com.
SEC football kicked off 2018 in style yesterday by sending 2 league representatives to the national championship game for the first time since 2011. Not since the college football playoff era began have 2 teams from the same conference squared off in the FBS final, but courtesy of Georgia's 54-48 double overtime triumph over Oklahoma in the Rose Bowl and Alabama's 24-6 annihilation of Clemson in the Sugar Bowl. That is exactly what will take place next Monday night. Some national pundits have described the Southeastern Conference as declining, with their overall bowl record finishing up at 4-5, but it is now guaranteed that for the 9th time in the last 12 seasons, the league will claim a national title. Now to the NFL, where the playoff field is all set, and for the first time since 2008, it includes our Tennessee Titans. In sub-freezing temperatures on Sunday afternoon, the Titans claimed their playoff slot with a 15-10 win over the Jacksonville Jaguars, and they have second-year defensive back Kevin Byard largely to thank for their push into the postseason. Byard's been great all season long, finishing with a league-high tying 8 interceptions, 2 of which came in Sunday's win over the Jags. And lastly, there's speculation that Nashville Predators star defenseman Ryan Ellis could return to the ice tonight as the Preds open up a 3-game Western road swing out in Las Vegas. Ellis missed all 38 games in the 2017 portion of this season after undergoing off-season knee surgery. The Preds square off against the Vegas Knights tonight at 9, and though he's been cleared to play, head coach Peter Laviolette has yet to confirm whether or not Ellis will be part of the equation. From the WVWB Sports Desk, this is Sports Now, and I'm Justin Swallows.
God's Word is full of life lessons we should all hold dear. Your children can learn those amazing lessons daily at Power and Grace Preparatory Academy. They're certified by the Tennessee Department of Education and offer enrichment courses in Spanish, music, and art. Students of Power and Grace Preparatory Academy also participate in STEAM Fridays, a program concentrating on science, technology, engineering, art, and math. Now offering before and after care spanning from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can enroll your child today online at powerandgraceacademy.com or by calling 931-320-9862.
WJZM, Clarksville.
1400 WBWB. Yes, it does make me feel, warmer.
Okay.
It makes me feel somewhat warmer. Yeah, that summer breeze, Seals and Cross on the big 1400. It is still 3 degrees. No, John, it's up to 4 degrees.
Woo!
It's up to 4 degrees. Doggone it.
I'm going swimming.
Heat wave. Martha and the Vandellas sound like a heat wave to me. On Clarksville's Good Time Oldies, the world famous pride of Clarksville, WVWB. So we've been talking about things that, back in 2017. Let me share some things that we can look forward to in 2018. Someone posted a list of the top 50 pop culture events that we can look for this year. And a couple of the let's do 5 of them, okay?
5. I'll take 5.
Next month, Justin Timberlake will do the halftime show at Super Bowl 52 in Minneapolis. So everyone's wondering if Janet Jackson will show up too. I'm sorry?
Justin Timberlake?
Yeah, we don't know Janet Jackson. Yeah, we don't know if Janet Jackson's going to show up again and have a wardrobe malfunction. On February 9th, the 2018 Winter Olympics kick off in Seoul, South Korea on NBC. Matt Lauer won't be there this time. The third thing is Marvel's newest superhero movie, Black Panther, will hit theaters February 16th. Now, I'm not familiar with this character, but you say he is a superhero, a Marvel superhero?
I think so. Not really sure.
Number 4, a new season of Roseanne premieres in March, and a bunch of other reboots are happening this year, too. Trading Spaces, Queer Eye, and American Idol all coming back, and the original Idol winner Kelly Clarkson is joining The Voice. And number 5, things that we can look forward to, Frozen the musical will officially open on Broadway in March. Then in April, it'll be joined by Mean Girls musical and a Harry Potter musical.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I mean, Roseanne. Is it
Mean
on
Girls.
TV now?
It's coming back. I don't think it's on yet. I'm not sure. I never did watch it the first time around.
I didn't either, John. I didn't either.
It's un-American.
I don't know.
And I like John Goodman.
She can't even, wasn't she the one that couldn't even sing the Star Spangled Banner?
That's kind of how she sounded. Yeah, no, she couldn't sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like John Goodman, but her, I'll pull the trigger on that.
Not so much.
No, I'll go to another channel.
Yeah, you can always. 1400 WVWB, Clarksville's original. We're at 4 degrees in downtown Clarksville. Wind chill makes it feel like it's minus 6 degrees, but we'll take it at right here at minor. We'll take it. What's 4 degrees and minus 6 degrees sound? I mean, it doesn't feel like it. You don't.
It
do you
says
really
5 now.
Oh, we're up.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're getting there.
5.
Yeah, we got Lady Vols basketball this Thursday, January 4th. They'll take on Auburn. Airtime 6 o'clock. Tip-off at 6:05 immediately following Greg Walker's Sports Talk right here on the Big 1400. When margarine was first created, it was illegal to make it the same color as butter, so manufacturers dyed it yellow. But eventually, margarine became more popular than butter, so butter manufacturers started dyeing their butter yellow. Isn't that crazy? This is
I
where
don't eat margarine.
I'm sorry?
I don't eat margarine.
You don't put it on toast or biscuits?
I use butter.
Butter? Yeah.
Butter.
My wife, they're all butter things.
I'm a butter. Margarine is just a chunk of plastic.
Tastes like butter.
Margarine is plastic. It's like eating Play. You might as well take a bite out of that
Play-Doh.
plastic lid right here.
Yeah, a Play-Doh.
It's just liquid plastic. That's all it is.
You know, we're talking about some of the things that we can look forward to in 2018. There's this movie version of A Wrinkle in Time starring Oprah. It'll hit theaters in March. She'll also be getting the Cecil B. DeMille Award at the Golden Globes this Sunday. Of course, some other things we can look forward to in 2018. Big spring wedding for the Royals. Kate Middleton is expecting her baby, the third, number 3, in April. Then Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are tying the knot. That will happen in May. Ocean's 8 will hit theaters in June. It's an all-female spinoff of Ocean's 11 with Sandra Bullock, Kate Blanchett, Anne Hathaway, and Rihanna. And Lady Gaga will start her residency in Las Vegas in December. She's currently scheduled for at least 74 concerts.
I'll be there.
Yeah. Britney Spears just ended her residency this past weekend after 4 years. So those are some
She's
of the
been there for 4 years?
Yeah, in Vegas, yeah.
How many people did they figure? Never mind. I wouldn't have made that one as well.
Well,
Britney or Lady Gaga.
You know, the way they do it,
we've got a phone call.
They have a hotel.
Yeah.
And they can go, and people come, and
They stay at the hotel, go see the show,
and
bada bing, and have fun. And
yeah, we went to Vegas once because we thought Prince was still in residency.
But
they had the hotel, and they had his big emblem up on the side of it.
Who'd you go see, Garth Brooks?
No.
Who?
We didn't go see Prince. That was his weekend. His last weekend. I mean, all the shows were sold out. We were bummed out, so we didn't get a chance to see him. Anyway, we got a call.
We do.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
Morning. Happy New Year to you, Chuck, and John.
Good morning.
Hey, listen. They say that margarine is one molecule away from being plastic.
See? See? I'm not the one. See?
You've been reading the same book that John's been reading.
Okay. And in late April, you know what's going to happen?
Another eclipse?
No.
What?
Taxes.
The Cleveland Browns will squander away another number one pick.
They're going to get it right. They're going to get it right. You know.
Oh, come on.
But that track record, you're probably right. You know, they'll squander another number one pick. You're exactly right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
All right, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I believe he hung up.
See, now you all done got me. I'm going to have to go home and throw away my crock pot, my crock margarine.
I told you.
Yeah. Well,
see?
Yeah.
Rick is smart.
Okay.
He knows one molecule away from being plastic.
Okay.
So
anyway,
a chunk of plastic.
I will go home and get rid of all of my crop and just start eating Land O'Lakes.
Butter.
Yeah.
Get some butter.
Yeah, Land O'Lakes butter.
That's right.
I will do
When
that.
you play the new multiplier instant games from the Tennessee Lottery, there's a chance you could win more cash than you expected. In fact, with multiplier games, you could turn $1,000 into $10,000, $5,000 into $250,000, or you could even turn $10,000 into a whopping $2 million. So pick up a multiplier instant game today, and you could just watch the cash fall into place. Multiplier games, new from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Just remember to play responsibly. America, the home of fun-seeking adventurers. And they all like draw games. But wait till they get a load of Lotto America. With tickets just $1, drawings twice a week, and jackpots starting at $2 million. It's Lotto America from the Tennessee Lottery.
The new year is upon us, and we've made it through the holiday season. Now it's time to stop dreaming of candy canes and sugar plums and think more practically. It's time for a new set of tires, and the place to get them is Hell Yeah Tires at the corner of Greenwood and Crossland Avenue in Clarksville. They have the area's largest selection of new and used tires, and they'll guarantee you the best deal in town. Head on down to Hell Yeah Tires at 702 Greenwood Avenue, or give them a call at 931-552-1403.
Hey, are you stressed out about a receding hairline or tired of daily watching handfuls of hair float down the drain? Eliminate hair loss and grow brand new hair with the all-new Vermax Scalp Enrichment Shampoo and Hair Restoration Tonic. Over-the-counter shampoos are damaging your scalp and causing hair loss with harsh detergents. Vermax offers natural, botanically based solutions to clean your scalp, prevent hair loss, open up pores, and reestablish hair follicles. Don't be bald. Call Vermax today at 888-601-7864 to get that lush, healthy head of hair you've always wanted. Again, the number to call, 888-601-7864. Eliminate hair loss with Vermax Scalp Enrichment Shampoo and Hair Restoration Tonic. Call 888-601-7864 now. That's right, call 888-601-7864 now.
In your time of loss, you need to know someone cares. Since 1916, Neil Tarpley Parchman Funeral Home has been serving the Clarksville area with the kindness and respect you deserve. It's their goal to provide quality, compassionate services to you and your family during this very difficult time. Mike Parchman and his staff genuinely care and provide prearranged plans that accept insurance to help ease your pain in your time of grief. Neil Tarpley Parchman Funeral Home. People who care. A name you can trust. Neil Tarpley Parchman Funeral Home. Madison Street in Clarksville.
Wow, where did 2017 go? Wherever it went, it's behind us now, and we all get a fresh start here in the new year. If you're a business owner, there's no need to start 2018 off with outdated forms or stationery. Give Copies in a Flash a call, and they'll get everything updated in a flash. They're located at 1841 Business Park Drive and ready to help with all your printing needs. Call them at 931-551-3219 or check them out online at copiesinaflash.com. No job is too big or too small for Copies in a Flash, and they're just around the corner from where you are.
Here's a special program note for viewers of WCKV-TV. As you may have heard, WCKV-TV, Clarksville's only broadcast TV station, has moved to Charter Channel 6. They're also looking into opportunities to do more local programming to serve you better, so please stay tuned to WCKV Charter Channel 6 for some changes. WCKV-TV will continue airing on CDE Lightband Channel 12 and over-the-air Channel 21.1. Channel 21 is a free service. WCKV-TV, engaging, inspiring, and uniting all of Montgomery County and beyond. Unique by design. WCKV-TV, Clarksville. Clarksville Online is where you'll find the latest in Clarksville area news, weather, sports, and current events. Depend on Clarksville Online for crime reports and special events, Fort Campbell news and current events, and the latest financial news. Want sports? Then visit ClarksvilleSportsNetwork.com. Movie listings and weather bulletins? Go to DiscoverClarksville.com. And for all you bikers, visit ClarksvilleMotorcycle.com. You'll find everything you need on the Clarksville Online digital network. Clarksville Online. We are Clarksville.
1400 WVWB. It is 7 degrees at 8:47 in downtown Clarksville. Chuck and John for the Tuesday edition of Good Morning Clarksville, expecting a high today of around 24. Tonight, back down to around 13, so it's going to be cold and frigid. Tomorrow, clouds, maybe a high of 34. By Thursday, we expect that frigid weather to be back with us as the cold front comes through, so we expect a high Thursday of around 23. Friday, a high of around 26 with sunshine and some patchy fog. Right now we're at 7 degrees. The heat wave. No.
The heat index is at minus 42 below zero.
Oh man, no, not the heat index. The wind chill makes it feel like it's -4. So anyway, what's the 7 or 4 degrees? You know,
it's cold.
Yeah, but your friend, she would have the one in South Dakota, North Dakota.
Yeah, North Dakota. It was -30, and I think the wind chill was like 45 below. How does that make you feel?
A better man than I, Gunga Den. And I know she's a woman, but she's a better man than I, really. So I was looking, and I found news stories always fascinate me. So these are some of the top news headlines that you won't see in 2018. Right. Now, you're not going to see any of these in 2018, okay?
Not going to see any.
These are top news headlines you won't see in 2018.
All right.
A decision to legalize pot is being condemned by the California skateboard community. You know, them skateboard dudes, come on. MSNBC host declares Russian investigation is pointless.
Who is that, Peter Pan?
What's it? No.
That's that lady up there.
Is it?
What's her name? I've seen people, they call her Peter Pan.
Oh.
I don't know what her name is.
These are top news headlines you're not going to see in the year of 2018. Viewers under 60 excited about Mad About You reboot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Negative.
President Trump welcomes Colin Kaepernick as new member at Mar-a-Lago. These are news headlines you won't see in 2018. Kim Jong-un gets a non-hilarious haircut.
Oh. Non-hilarious?
That we ain't going to laugh at it and make fun of it.
Okay.
Audience critics are clamoring for more Pitch Perfect sequels.
No.
Top news headlines you will not see in 2018. Okay. Undefeated Cleveland Browns clinch home field advantage throughout the playoffs.
Yeah, no.
You're not going to see that headline.
No,
Aquaman movie has perfect score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Huh?
That movie died real quick, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah.
What happened to it?
I don't know. DVD. Top news headlines top news headlines that you won't see in 2018. Sean Hannity leaves Fox for a new show on CNN. Oh. Well, that lady did it. She's on NBC now. What's her name? The blonde. It's on in the mornings. She used to be on Fox, and she went to NBC.
Allison. No.
Megan Ryan.
Fox.
Megan Fox. Okay, whatever.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Top news headlines you won't see in 2018. Mexico successfully imprisons all their drug lords. Yeah. Steve Bannon named People Magazine's sexiest man alive.
You don't think so?
Top news headlines you won't see in 2018. Star Wars fans begging for more involvement from George Lucas. If he can ever stop counting his money. Come on, George. Come on. You know, you need a cash flow. Top news headlines you won't see in 2018. Hollywood Awards ceremony ends on time.
That would be...
No, never. No, it never ends on time.
Never.
And the top news headline that you won't see in 2018, no Trump tweets today.
Oh.
I got to get my Trump tweet fix today. Top news headlines that you will not see in 2018.
He does tweet a lot.
He does.
Tweets. He tweets more than I do. And I don't hardly tweet at all anymore.
I don't.
You don't tweet any, do you?
I don't tweet any. I'm not on Facebook. I don't tweet any. Yeah.
You're going to have to get you into the...
And I still have an AOL mail address.
Yeah, he clicks on it, and then every morning I hear this, "You got mail." I'm like, do they still have that, really?
Yeah, we do. We do, John.
You've got mail.
That's right. The Big 1400, we're at 6 degrees in downtown Clarksville at 8:55 on this Tuesday morning. With good Chuck and John, good morning, Clarksville, and thank you for being here. Expecting a high today of around 24 degrees, back down to around 13 for an overnight low, and then on Wednesday, expect a high of 33. We've got Clarksville Academy basketball on the Big 1400. The Cougars will take on Friendship Christian Academy this Friday, January 5th. Airtime is at 5:45. Tip-off, 6 o'clock for the girls, approximately 7:30 for the boys' games. Clarksville Academy basketball on the Big 1400.
You know what? We have tons of basketball to unpack on the listening audience.
No, they're just going to play the game. We don't have to unpack it, John. We don't have to. Yeah.
We're not going to have tons of games.
No.
For them to unpack.
We're going to have. We have lots of basketball.
So what do you
for them to enjoy? For them
That's not fake news.
That's not fake news.
Real.
It's true. It's real.
Oh, okay.
It is real. This is real. This is good news. This is a good news story.
Well, we need it.
Matt Alzamora is a history teacher at a high school in Pennsylvania near Philadelphia. It's called Worcester High School. And here's how much his students love him. Earlier this year, they found out that he's colorblind. He mentioned his daughter had told him how pretty a sunset was, and he wished that he could have seen it. So a bunch of students recently pooled their money to buy him a pair of Enchroma glasses. They've been around for years, and they help people with certain types of color blindness see color for the first time. They ended up with $528, so many students chipped in that they chipped in, so many students chipped in that they actually had too much. So they also had a big sign made that said, "You make our lives more colorful." They surprised him with the glasses during a staff meeting on Monday, and he saw a huge difference as soon as he put them on. He said everything was a lot more vivid. But here's the best part. Listen what Mr. Matt is going to do. He's taking a bunch of students on a trip to Paris this summer, and they're going to the Louvre, which is the museum in Paris. He's been there before, but he's excited because he'll get to see all of the art in color for the first time. Is that a good news story or not?
That is. That is really good.
That is a good news story.
I like that.
Yeah, way to go,
nice to end on a good note.
Good news story.
That's right.
On this Tuesday.
You just unpacked a lovely story.
The big 1400.
You're ready for me to get the heck out of here, aren't you?
Yeah.
No coffee for
Go
him
fix
tomorrow.
the bathrooms.